At the start of Kubra Episode 1, we are introduced to Gokin, an ex-military man who deals with existential questions on a daily basis. For instance, he often finds himself asking what's the meaning of his life and why does he exist? Did his God, Allah, intend something when he gave his soul a vessel? Or is his life meaningless, devoid of purpose? Gokin is in a failing relationship with his girlfriend, Marv, who hates the fact that Gokin is always absent, never in the moment. Gokin is also a neighborhood hero who has saved a child from a burning car. Things turn interesting when Gokin receives a text from Kubra, an app Gokin uses to preach the teachings of Allah. Moreover, Kubra also knows the nooks and crannies of Gokin's life, including how he is as a person and with whom he's in a relationship. In one of the texts, Kubra mentions that Marv is the right one for her. At first, Gokin doesn't pay any heed to it, but soon it starts to get on his nerves. The man or woman on the other end seems to predict everything that's going to happen, including what a reporter is going to say before he even says it. When he shares this with Merv, the latter guesses that maybe Kubra is a woman, one of Gokin's friends, who wants to hook up with him, or it can be one of the guys from the neighborhood who's playing pranks on him. However, Gokin believes neither of them has anything to do with it. To make sure, he goes through the phone of his garage employees to see if they're the ones who've been texting him with a false name, but he finds nothing. Gokin often uninstalls the app, but in the next few days, the app shows up on the phone again. As the episode progresses, we learn that Gokin is planning to marry Merv once he becomes a partner at the business where he works at. His boss's son, Serhat, is a hillbilly and an alcoholic, and his father believes that he'll run his business into the ground. However, Gokin has yet to talk to his boss about the partnership. With time, Gokin starts to believe Kubra when she tells him about where to find Serhat. One night, while Gokin is working in his garage, he receives a cryptic message from Kubra, and he's told that neither fortune nor misfortune can be avoided. Just seconds later, a car gets in a traffic collision. Before this, Gokin also receives another text that read Farhad's, the boy Gokin saved, diagnosis about being terminally ill was false. Gokin suggests his father have a second opinion, and it is revealed that the boy was just suffering from Mediterranean fever. All of these texts convince Gokin that Kubra can really predict the future and asks where he can reach her. In response, Kubra replies that he's omnipotent, someone who's present everywhere and at all times, and even gives a sign confirming that he's not a human but God himself. The episode review. Episode 1 is off to a great start. We meet Gokin, a multi-layered character dealing with past trauma and wrestling with life's big questions. His relationship with Merv is a roller coaster. She's worried he might tumble into a dark abyss and never find his way out. Things get interesting when Gokin starts getting messages from Kubra, predicting the future, from traffic collisions to reporter statements. Plot twist: Kubra is revealed to be none other than the big man himself, God. But why is the Almighty texting Gokin?